I tested explaining artificial intelligence to complete beginners, without using technical jargon, and something interesting happened. Most people didn't struggle with the concept itself. They struggled with the noise around it. Because AI today feels like everything, and nothing at the same time. So in this video, we're going to strip it back to what it really is, and why it matters more than most people realize. Welcome to TechWise, where we break down real AI concepts and what they actually mean in the real world. Subscribe if you want practical AI you can actually use. And this video is part of a full free course on AI available on this channel, so if you want to go from zero to confident understanding, you're in the right place. Let's start from the simplest possible definition. Artificial intelligence is not magic. It's not consciousness. And it's not even intelligence, in the way we usually think about it. At its core, AI is software designed to recognize patterns and make decisions based on those patterns. That's it. But here's where things get interesting. Because that simple idea, recognizing patterns, is exactly what humans do all the time. When you recognize a friend's face in a crowd, that's pattern recognition. When you understand a sentence, that's pattern recognition. When you decide what to eat based on past experiences, again, pattern recognition. AI is essentially an attempt to replicate that ability using machines. Now, let's take this one step further. Imagine you're teaching a child how to recognize a cat. You don't explain pixels, shapes, or neural activations. You just show examples. This is a cat. This is also a cat. This is not a cat. Over time, the child builds an internal model of what a cat looks like. AI works in a very similar way. Instead of instructions, it learns from data. Thousands, millions, sometimes billions of examples. And from those examples, it starts identifying patterns that allow it to make predictions. So when you ask an AI to generate text, recognize an image, or recommend a product, it's not thinking. It's predicting the most likely output based on patterns it has learned before. And this is the first key insight of the entire course. AI is not intelligent in a human sense. It is predictive. But this is only half the story. Because prediction, at scale, becomes incredibly powerful. Let's make this concrete. Think about your email inbox. Every day, you receive dozens of messages. Some are important. Some are spam. Some require action. Now imagine manually sorting all of that. Time-consuming, repetitive, and honestly, not the best use of your attention. This is where AI comes in. By analyzing patterns in past emails, words, senders, behaviors, AI can predict. This is spam. This is urgent. This can wait. And suddenly, something that used to take 30 minutes, takes seconds. Now multiply that across industries. Healthcare. AI analyzes medical images to detect diseases earlier. Finance. AI detects fraudulent transactions in real time. Retail. AI predicts what you're likely to buy next. Content creation. AI generates scripts, images, even videos. Different use cases. Same core mechanism. Pattern recognition, right pointing arrow prediction, right pointing arrow action. Now, here's where people often get confused. They hear terms like machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, and assume these are completely different things. In reality, they're layers of the same concept. Artificial intelligence is the big umbrella. Machine learning is a subset of AI, where systems learn from data instead of being explicitly programmed. Deep learning is a further subset, where models use structures inspired by the human brain to process complex patterns. But the goal remains the same. Learn from data. Make better predictions. Now, let's bring this back to something practical. Because throughout this course, one question matters more than anything else. How can AI actually help you? Let's say you're working a typical office job. You write emails. You analyze documents. You attend meetings. You create presentations. Now imagine an AI that can summarize a 20-page document in seconds. Draft emails based on a few bullet points. Extract key insights from meetings. Generate slides from raw ideas. This isn't theoretical. This is already happening. And the real shift is not that AI can do these tasks. It's that it can do them faster, at scale, and on demand. Which leads to a second key insight. AI doesn't replace effort. It compresses it. Something that used to take an hour, now takes 10 minutes. Something that required expertise, now requires direction. And this is where the real opportunity lies. Because people who understand how AI works, even at a basic level, gain leverage. Not because they become engineers, but because they become better at asking the right questions. Now, let's address something important. If AI is just prediction, why does it feel so powerful? Why does something like ChatGPT feel almost human? The answer is scale. Modern AI systems are trained on massive amounts of data. Books, websites, conversations, code. This allows them to recognize incredibly complex patterns. So when you interact with an AI model, it doesn't just predict words. It predicts meaning, structure, tone, context. It simulates understanding. And sometimes, it does it so well that it feels real. But here's the critical distinction. AI does not understand in the way humans do. It does not have awareness. It does not have intent. It does not know things. It generates outputs that are statistically likely to make sense. And this leads to one of the most important concepts we'll explore later in this course. AI hallucinations. Sometimes, AI produces information that sounds correct, but isn't. Not because it's trying to mislead, but because it's doing what it's designed to do. Predict. And sometimes, the most likely prediction is wrong. We'll go deep into this in a future lesson. But for now, it's important to remember, AI is powerful. But it is not infallible. Now, let's take this one step further. Because understanding AI is not just about technology. It's about impact. Think about how the internet changed the world. It didn't just make information accessible. It changed how we work, communicate, learn, and build businesses. AI is following a similar path. But faster. Much faster. Because instead of just accessing information, we're now interacting with systems that can generate it. Text, images, audio, decisions. And this is why AI matters. Not because it's new, but because it changes the way value is created. Tasks become faster. Decisions become data-driven. Creativity becomes scalable. And individuals gain capabilities that previously required entire teams. Now, here's a question for you. Have you already used AI in your daily life, without even realizing it? Think about recommendations on Netflix. Spam filters in your email. Voice assistants. Navigation apps predicting traffic. All of these are forms of AI. Which means something important. AI is not coming. It's already here. And the real difference, moving forward, will not be between people who use AI and those who don't. It will be between people who understand it, and those who don't. That's exactly what this course is designed to solve. In the next lessons, we'll go deeper. We'll break down the difference between AI, machine learning, and deep learning. We'll explore how models are trained. And most importantly, we'll connect every concept to real-world use cases you can apply immediately. Because knowing what AI is just the beginning. Using it effectively, that's where everything changes. If you found this useful, leave a like to support the course. And in the comments, I'm curious, what's the first thing you would like to learn or automate using AI? This isn't a future anymore. It's already happening, and in the next video, we'll start building the foundations to actually use it.